Unfortunately, we missed a couple of key chances that has proved very, very costly. Tomorrow we have to come out and bat well. Well, I think from a situational point of view, the match dictates that we have to play well tomorrow. We have to bat well and bat long and put runs on the board, really. And then we'll see where we go from there. But I think it's an important day in the Test match for us tomorrow. And we have to come out and put our best foot forward. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think we've been at our best with the ball. I mean, obviously it's great to see Ramesh get a 5-wicket haul. I thought he deserved that in the end. I thought he bowled quite nicely. But as a unit, and it's not just a spin, I think as a unit we weren't as good as we could have been. I think we were posed a very good question at the end of yesterday with the way that Pakistan approached their innings, with the aggressiveness and the intent that they showed. So this morning it was more a case of how do we contain the rate then and try and wrestle things back into our favour. I think we did that to a certain extent. We managed to control the rate, but unfortunately we missed a couple of key chances that has proved very, very costly. I think it was a question that we haven't been asked in goal before, to be honest, but something that the way that the modern game is going was going to get asked at some point. So this morning we spoke as a group, got the coaches together, spoke to them and spoke to the bowlers as a group, and we came up with plans of what will plan A be? How do we wrestle it back? If that's not working, where do we go from there? So actually we could have precise plans that we could commit to at any given point. At times yesterday I thought we got caught in between plans. So I wanted to make sure that actually today, whatever we committed to, we knew what we were doing and we could go about it. And I think probably the first 10 overs, they were still very aggressive, but as soon as we brought that partnership, we managed to wrestle everything back in, not into our favour, but we managed to pull the run rate back down. So I think the plans that we had worked, but I think it was an exciting question that was asked of us last night, and like I say, something that was coming the way that people are now starting to play Test cricket.
With Dundex every day, no problem any day. Go forward with freedom of mind.
Obviously, it still looks a good surface. The odd one's turning, isn't it? There's not a lot of pace in it. So I think tomorrow, if everything stays even, then it should be a decent surface to play on. And as I said earlier, in one of the earlier questions, that tomorrow we have to come out and bat well. Well, I mean, the dressing room is still fine because of exactly what you've just said. We do have people in there that are capable of batting for long periods of time, but more importantly, capable of putting big scores on the board. We've seen that we have people in there that score double hundreds and who are very, very, very capable of doing that. So, I mean, we're starting from that position. We will back ourselves and have the confidence going into tomorrow's innings. The fact is they have some good bowlers, so we have to play well as well. We have to respect the fact that they have some good bowlers in their attack. And as long as we do that, then yes, we have got the players and the ability in that lineup to obviously go beyond their score and see where we go from there. Well, you trust your main bowlers to do the job, to be honest. They have to do that. Angie hasn't bowled for a while, as you know. He's mainly playing as a batsman now. He bowled a couple of overs in New Zealand, I believe, but not many. Oh, listen, you're always thinking about, okay, how can we do things better? How do we keep up with the rest of the world? The fact is we have to do it our way. And one of the things that the feeling in the dressing room is very strong about is that we don't want to be anybody else, we want to be Sri Lanka. And that's what we want to do. We want to embrace what we are, embrace our culture and play the way that we do. And I think we've showed in the past that when we get that right, that we can compete with people. So actually I don't really want to go too far away from how we do things because obviously the dressing room is Sri Lankan, so let's be Sri Lankan.